In the beginning, interviewing a professor kind of scared me. I talked to my advisor and professors I have classes with, but I'm not the kind of person to start up a discussion with someone new. It also scared me that everyone else was interviewing and meeting their peers, while I was interviewing some theater professor. I also wondered why bother interviewing the faculty advisor to this program. There was no way that he knew what was going on in the students' lives. He was probably just around to supervise them. After interviewing and seeing Professor Troy Dwyer with the Living Learning Community, I realized that I was completely wrong.
I am chair of a college committee called College Committee for Campus Life. It's kind of a committee that evaluates policies on campus life. The committee started working on one of the items on the President's strategic plan. And item 8 deals specifically with what are called learning communities, creating sort of small group situations that merge intellectual and scholarly inquiry with the experience of being part of the community. So the committee was interested in seeing if we could expand the model of the living learning community. So we talked to Judy Ridner because we saw a lot of opportunities for matchup for what a good living learning experience should be and what the Center for Ethics has been trying to do. And so we decided that a good test model would be to get together a small group of students and offering them the opportunity to bypass the housing lottery and live in sort of a premium residence hall space. Also offering them an opportunity to make connections with the people that they're living with in a way that features a faculty member prominently, that kind of blurs the lines a little bit between the living and the learning aspect. And that means going to all the Center for Ethics events and talking about them and actually interacting with the guests.
Though the idea of the program was set up, it still needed a faculty advisor.
I'll do it. It sounds cool. It sounds fun.
So the program started with Troy as the advisor of 8 students who lived together in Robertson Hall. This group became a very powerful community, and only in one semester.
The first meeting we had, it was so tentative and so polite and so silent. So these were 8 people who had no context for each other whatsoever. There was a sense of, whoa, crap, what have we gotten ourselves into? I mean, that was strong. Something has really shifted and changed. I do think that they all feel somehow supported by that community. And of course, that's part of college too. It's not just an intellectual experience.
The programs got the class interested in new topics, such as the economy and local government. They also learned how to define the term of citizenship. This is when Troy realized how much they had gained from the program.
Because I was watching them experience this, but later I realized, wow, they were realizing what the different ways in which citizenship and being in a location and being a member of a community matters and can be defined.
The students weren't the only ones who changed. Troy changed his opinion of who he is and where he stands as a citizen of the Lehigh Valley.
I realized that I'm very quick to characterize myself as an outsider, someone who came to the Lehigh Valley who's not from around here and is not connected to the community, and I realized there's a huge fallacy.
Through my interview and community dinner with Troy, I also changed. I realized that Troy is funny and very easy to talk to. I also realized how much he does care for his students. The night that we went to dinner with the Living Learning students, Rachel Kitch badly burned her hand on glassware. Troy drove all the way back to his apartment and brought her medicine. The other students grabbed dustpans and brooms to clean the broken glass and frozen food to cool the burn. If that doesn't say something about the community that has been formed because of this program, I really don't know what does.